Hey guys, it is Meg Rogers here going at you live. So I just wanted to come on really quick. I have been hearing this a lot lately, and I know that this was something that was my biggest struggle and actually held me back in life, most of my life actually, probably all of my 20s and actually some of my 30s. And I know that, other people are struggling, and I'm seeing it a lot. So a lot of people are like, well, I'm going to today I'm going to start living the life that I've always wanted. I'm going to start living the life that I know that God is calling me to. He's calling me to this prosperous life. He's calling me to more. I'm going to live out my God-given potential. And then nothing happens. It's like you go, you start, and life is like, whoa, wait a minute here. Let's ruin every single plan that you have. Let's make your kids get sick. Let's get you sick. Let's throw in all these unexpected doctor appointments and visits and all these random things. Let's break stuff in your house. And it just tries to derail you. And then what happens? You start to think like, well, maybe it's just not for me. Maybe I'm just not good enough. Maybe I'm just not worthy. Maybe I had it all wrong and stuff. And we start planting all these seeds of doubts into us, and we start watering those seeds. And guess what? What do? They take root. They start to grow. And before we know it, we're falling down a path that we really don't want to be on. So I wanted to kind of talk about that really quick, just for a minute, about what are you telling yourself? What are the seeds that you are planting in your mind? Are you speaking words of life? Hey, Chandra, are you speaking words of life into your life, or are you speaking words of death? Because the words that you speak, whether you're speaking it verbally like I am, or you can hear yourself talk, or whether you're speaking it up here, or nobody else can hear it but you, those words are basically going to determine your future. So if you're telling yourself, I'm not worthy, I'm not good enough, I'm not worth the investment, I'm ugly, I'm blah, 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 you will create that life that you say. And Proverbs 15:4 says, gentle words are a tree of life, and a deceitful tongue crushes the spirit. And I just wanted to kind of share that really quick, because I know a lot of people are, they just have all these lies, all these false stories of, I'm not good enough, I'll never be as good as so-and-so, I'm not worthy, my husband, doesn't believe that I'm worth the investment, or my husband, just doesn't support this, and all these lies and outsiders and the enemy using those closest to us to, try to dim our light and stuff. And I hope that you know that those are lies. They are not truth. How are you speaking to yourself? And how you speak to yourself is going to determine whether you have success or whether you don't. A lot of the things that I actually shared in the comment part of this video before I went live is actually things that I used to say to me. I used to say to myself, well, who do you think you are doing this? Like, who do you think you are helping people? And who do you think you are, trying to be healthy? Or, if you dare think that you are beautiful, or, this uniquely creature designed by God, like, you must be vain and stuff, and have all these, just be totally self-obsessed. And they are such lies. So the whole point of this is just think about, what are you actually saying to yourself in your mind? When you have these lies, stop yourself right then and there and actually replace it with truth. Don't wait. Don't even that is a lie. Actually replace it verbally with the truth. And the more that you start to combat these lies, you're going to find that they're going to pop up even more, because now that you're trying to fix these lies, you're changing what your brain has known how to design to protect you. So it's going to fight you, and it's going to fight you really, really hard, and you're going to have to fight harder back, and just constantly, nope, I'm a child of God, I am worthy, I deserve this, I can do this, I can do all things through Christ. And you're going to have to say this 100 times and chanting it, hey, Lori. And the more that you do, the more fruitful things that are going to prosper into your life. But like I said yesterday, the things that we have happening in our life are because of the choices that we've made. And not only is it because of those choices, it's because of the thoughts. The thoughts are what our thoughts, control our emotions, and our emotions control our actions. So if you don't like where you're at in this place right now in life, What are the thoughts that you keep having? Are you giving yourself thoughts of life? Like, are you planting words of life in your mind, or are you planting words of death? You know, if you constantly think, well, I'm not worthy, I'm not worth the investment in me, I will never be thin, so I will never be healthy, so I should just not even bother, then guess what? You will create that. You will never have money that you feel to invest in yourself, but you will always find money to fix it when it breaks. Always. So how are you viewing yourself? How are you talking to yourself? I just want you to just take that away from this. Just think of the words. Are you giving yourself words of life, or are you giving yourself words of death? Alright guys, like I said, just wanted to do a really quick video. I hope this helps, and drop me any questions below.